years ago, on July 20th, 1969, many watched in awe as Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. We are seeking funding to create 2 identical bronze sculptures of Neil Armstrong to commemorate this achievement. The sculpture design depicts a life-size Neil Armstrong walking confidently, helmet in hand. The base of the sculpture, textured like the moon, holds his famous footprint and is inscribed with his quote, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Why are we creating 2 identical sculptures? Well, there are designated places in America and Russia that are awaiting their arrival. One of the life-size bronze sculptures will be placed in the United States at the Space Center Houston in Texas. An identical sculpture will be placed at Ethnomir, a park located just outside Moscow in Russia. The United States and Russia have found a partnership and friendship in space. This project celebrates that camaraderie and mutual achievements by commemorating our astronauts and cosmonauts. Sofia Taborowski is leading this project. She is the director of the not-for-profit organization Kindness Without Limits and has hired Houston artist Brigitte Mongeon to sculpt the life-size Neil Armstrong. Mongeon has already put together a miniature model and is excited to take the sculpture to its full size in bronze. The historical development of this project is quite interesting. In 2012, the Dialogue of Cultures Foundation out of Russia donated a sculpture of cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin to the United States. It was installed alongside a panel of John Glenn at First NASA headquarters, now home of Houston Parks and Recreation in Houston, Texas. Taborowski hoped to see a sculpture of America's Neil Armstrong placed on Russian soil in return. And with this thought, the United in Space project began. We need your help to see these sculptures created, delivered, and installed in their final homes as we celebrate being united in space. There are some great incentives for those donating large sums, but every contribution, no matter how big or small, gets us to our goal. To be a part of this celebration and make a tax-deductible donation, go to GoFundMe.com Neil Armstrong Statues, or write a check directly to Kindness Without Limits, designating Neil Armstrong Sculpture in the memo, and send it to P.O. Box 820564, Houston, Texas 77282-0564. For more information, visit UnitedInSpace.com or United in Space on Facebook. Keep watching. The artist will be documenting her progress so you can follow along. Thank you for your support.